Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Davis Martin.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now, Jacob Wilson. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boone, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
2 out, space is empty. And that drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here on the south side. And today's starting pitcher, Jeffrey Springs. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Baldwin on third. Martinez stands at second. No outs. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And now Edgar Caro. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Soderstrom puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Andrew Vaughn now went deep in the ball game last night.
Oh!
Base hit and a run in to score. Benintendi makes the turn at second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Digging in, Lenny Sosa. And there's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag gets it, and it's a double play to end the inning. Always second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. And a foul ball. Left field, way back there. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here. Bottom of the second. So here's Robert now. Springs back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Looking for his first big league hit right here. There's a swing and a drive.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, wow. Where's that bet? That's crazy.
Your major league career
That's
with
crazy.
a bang.
That's crazy.
Big league hit leaves the yard.
That's crazy.
Remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Adam Duvall batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. What a play. Inning over. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And there's a ball. Bleday in his third season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one misses, and now 3-0. That one misses, so leadoff walk.
Man, he's
trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Now here is Max Schumann. That one misses, and that's ball one. Bleday gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Here's a rookie shortstop trying to make his way at the major league level, and a lot of people think he's going to be a great player. Scouts certainly love him.
That one missed.
It's not easy jumping up a level, even if you're a top prospect. The speed of the game is much faster in the majors, and on top of that,
in plenty of time to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that
goes to second for one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. There's a strike at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Damn, let's go. Let's go.
High and deep right field. That's back there. See you later.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. He's 0 for 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Martin back to work. On the ground to the left. And it kicks off the base. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball one. Man at first, one away. The other way.
Damn.
Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
I was pressed to throw the ball home.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, boom, sometimes you just got to talk to it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball.
Popped up. Sosa makes the grab. 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Damn.
Drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Back even. It's 3-3. Coming home. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
In the dirt. Goes down looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Tim Elko. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And the batter now will be Adam Duvall. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the air, right field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. And now J.D. Martinez. This one in the air, right field. Butler on the move. Squeezes it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-4. Benintendi up here.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Movement in the bullpen. Mitch Spence up and throwing. Otanez getting cranked. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out.
He was safe. He was fucking safe.
Position, but a great
that was bullshit. He was safe. Show that again. He was safe.
That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Look at this. Look how he was safe to me.
Here on the south side, top 6. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Elko steps on first for the out. And now Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Hard on the ground to first. Elko takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Zach Geloff. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Geloff in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So they go. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Mitch Spence.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Benintendi at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. McFarland also getting ready. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bleday on his way over. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for the Sox, Edgar Caro. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back at right field, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. That one the other way, and foul ball. On the ground right side, Sosa handles, throws to first, and a quick out number 1. This is J.J. Bleday. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. And it's even up.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Vaughn makes the grab for the 2nd out. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, out towards left center. Robert makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one found hard the other way. Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Late swing, fouled off. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Benintendi moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Jacob Wilson. First pitch misses. Out to short, Baldwin. Tosses to first, out, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Benintendi is there. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the out. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 8th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Adam Duvall. Spence back to work. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's one away. And Martinez, known for his late inning heroics. Fouled off down the right side. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's like that.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Damn.
Tied at 4.
Damn, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take
Through into
that.
center field. Runner from third into score. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. On the ground, 2 ball.
Ooh! Yes! Damn! He got it in too fast. Damn. He got it in too fast.
So bases all loaded up. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Golden opportunity right here.
Damn! I blew it! I blew it! Shit.
He's
Damn.
there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
I understand with the bases loaded, start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Sosa swings through it for strike 1.
Damn.
Ground ball. Oh, great stop.
Shit.
And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Damn.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now Bryce Wilson gets the ball now.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now Tyler Soderstrom. And there's a ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Damn! He tied the game up,
right
goddammit.
field. This could go the distance.
Damn! Damn.
That should get the dugout going.
Damn.
It's 5-5. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Damn.
Geloff can't hold up, and that's a strike.
He was pitching a good game, too.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That just misses. Now 1-2. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That misses the zone. The count down 2-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
Yes.
And the inning is over. The A's draw even on the solo shot. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tyler Ferguson. Now it's going to be Luis Robert Jr. Drive, and this might be trouble. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Elko swings through it for strike 1.
One strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting loose. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second.
Oh, it's over with. Walk off, baby. We won, baby. We won. Game over. Game over. Yes.
Get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Yes.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's welcome to.